If you need level 40, unlimited, limited, clutch time, domination, triple threat, or anything else on your 2K account, grinded, contact Rose NBA on Twitter and let them know X sent you.
Alright, power forward tier list. All of the top ones. We're not, well, okay, we're gonna have some stinkies. There's gotta be somebody in the bottom tier, but all around, again, we have 2 pages, nice and lovely. You guys can tell the slight difference between them. We're gonna have some fun. If you want to check out the point guards through small forwards, if you just feel so inclined, it'll be linked in the description down below if you guys want to have some fun with those. And we're just gonna start it, have some fun. So, boom, the hard pass tier. Now, these are all cards that you most likely probably aren't using anymore, aside from that beautiful little gold Grant Williams right there. That guy's kind of a demon. But the rest are just kind of like old, outdated cards that I kind of just like, I needed to fill up the hard pass, so I kind of threw them in here. Sekou, Rui, PJ Tucker, all solid enough, but like, let's be honest, we're probably not using them. Leon Poe, probably one of the worst diamonds I have ever used in my life. I mean, why is he so bad? Like, I've never hated a card more than like Leon Poe in like every 2K that he's ever been in. Dorian Finney-Smith is obviously lovely. Jump shot 107 is pretty nice. He was good as a Sapphire like when he dropped in like season 5, but we're in season 8. We're not using him anymore. Daniel Mosher with jump shot 9. He's solid enough, but he just cannot move, cannot dribble for the life of him. Brian Scalabrine is basically just like a worse Draymond Green, the White Mamba. You know, he'll probably be in the top here in the thumbnail, but he's actually down here. And Gold Grant Williams, actually probably the best gold card in the game. He like low-key could be like, we're talking about gold, he's a demon tier, but like overall power forwards, like yeah, you're definitely not using him. Let's be honest. Especially because he's super undersized, so you're only running him really at the small forward. And he only has jump around quick. Still decent is an interesting group of guys. We got Andrew Bogut, who has jump shot 8, one of the weirdest jumpers in the game. Shifty dribble style. It just like isn't a guy who should be shooting and moving, so it just feels weird actually doing it with him. But he's a good defender. AC Green, who does have his jump shot 4 and very quick, has some good defense, a nice little do-it-all kind of player, but I'm not really excited about. Sean Kemp, who just has probably one of the worst jumpers I've ever used in 2K, which is wild. Jump shot 23. Yeah, don't be putting that on your my player. It is not good. Popeye Jones, who is like a taller version of Damian Lillard, but just like defense is all gold badges, doesn't really feel all that crazy. Patrick Williams, pretty good all around emerald. I like him for an emerald, obviously, but nothing crazy as far as everything else goes. He's a really good defender though. Pat Berg, set shot 16, just really ain't all that anymore. He's all right. He was fun when we first dropped, like the you know, what is it, St. Patrick's Day locker code, but yeah, nothing too crazy. Lowry Marketing still has set shot 18. We're not trying to use him. LaMelo Ball is a point guard who has a primary power forward position. There's just really no reason to use him. He's getting popped. He's just not there. Same thing with Julius Randle, 6'7". If Julius Randle had like a small forward position, I think he could instantly jump up to like baby demon tier because he's actually a pretty good card. I love jump shot 47. He moves really well. He rebounds. He does all that stuff. But yeah, he's like a 6'7" power forward. That's not really ideal. Dirk with the Dirk jumper, 7 foot. I mean, it's just yeah. It's not great. He can't even really dribble either. Still decent. He's literally like, aside from maybe like Tim Hardaway, the worst invincible in the game. Brandon Clark, 22 and quick, all pretty nice. He can be a solid guard. He's just nothing crazy. Boris Diaw has the Danilo Gallinari jumper. Oh, sadly on quick. If he had it on very quick, I'd move him up at least a tier, maybe even 2, because he is that really good like jack of all trades kind of card. I was kind of hoping, like last year we got that like Amethyst Boris Diaw that could play PG, that we get that again this year, but it hasn't exactly happened. So I don't think it will, and I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, we have nobody here in that bottom, in that solicitation. We're good. We have the pretty damn solid tier that was just starting off with this invincible Anthony Davis, and that's just because there's a lot of versions of like 80 and cards like that, and this invincible Anthony Davis is just the worst of the ones that we've received. He still was pretty good. I like the 80 jumper. He's just nothing crazy. Antoine Jameson, same thing. I like the Brook Lopez base, but his dribbling moves, he has shifty, Kyrie behind the back, just not really gonna be too crazy. So he got pretty damn solid. Zion Williamson does have jump shot 3 once he's evoed up, which is really nice, but the dribbling and stuff like that is still a little bit tough, and he is now very, very undersized at that like small forward, power forward. I do suspect that like Friday we may see like Zion and somebody else who's like kind of hyped up, like maybe Zion and Cade, who knows, up there, but he's still pretty good. Tyler Hansbrough and Kevin Love, I've kind of view both these guys on the same. Now, obviously Tyler Hansbrough's got the quick dribble style. He can dribble a little bit better. Jump shot 38. Both these guys are kind of like outdated power forwards. They got an Evo to make them a little bit better, so they can be all around pretty good guys. Hansbrough does have that duo, I think, with Danny Green, that makes him a little bit better. Both are a little bit underwhelming. Tom Chambers, I think, still has set shot 16, but it's on very quick now. The one thing that saves Tom Chambers is his dunking is absolutely insane, and this guy has some of the best dribbling moves in the game as well, which is kind of crazy. Moves really well, so all around a pretty good card. Serge Ibaka just can't really dribble, but has jump shot 26 on very quick, which is one of my favorite jumpers. So he's good for a power forward. Pretty good defender in the paint, but just nothing crazy. Obviously, Pau Gasol is like Pat Burke and Tom Chambers, just with all 99 every single stat. But it doesn't change the fact that he still has set shot 16. Kevin McHale was pretty good. He never really wowed me when I was using him, so I kind of leave him here pretty damn solid. Juwan Howard, again, pretty good, but in game, I don't know, like he looked good on stats, but in game he just never really jumped out to me as like crazy. You know, a lot of people that loved him. I just really wasn't a fan personally. Jaren Jackson Jr. just has a slow jumper. Everything else about this card is absolutely insane. Just that jumper, man, it really holding them back. Jaden McDaniels has jump shot 75. He's basically like a good 3-and-D kind of card. He can finish a little bit as well. But the thing is, 75 just a little bit baited right now. There's so many cards with so many better jumpers you can run at the small forward. It's just like, why would you run Jaden over them? You know what I mean? Then we have Draymond Green, who has jump shot 12 on very quick, has some pretty good dribbling, and is all around really nice, really fun card. One of my favorite cards when he initially dropped from this like takeoff set. Like, dude was absolutely insane, like top 1 small forward. But now a little bit falling down. Danny Manning, always super solid. Love jump shot 4, but don't think he has a quick or shifty dribble style for some reason. It's kind of weird. He's like, I don't know, he's just really iffy dribbler, but like everything else bottom was super nice, and he's 6'10", so he's got good height. Danny Ferry, 98, very quick, great card, just outdated. Boucher, love this guy. Jump shot 15 on very quick, feels super smooth. The dribbles are right. Like one of those cards, like the quick dribble style, but like everything else in his dribbling moves is like normal at basic, so it's a little bit tough. But it can be a really fun card. And for some reason, jump shot 15 to me is just super fun. He just basically feels like a Giannis with a different jumper, which is always really nice. The Baby Demons here was started off with 80 again. Just better dribbling. Like this 80 has same jumper, but then dribbles like he's a guard, which is always great. Same with Amari Stoudemire, has a bit of a weird jumper in the Amari jumper, but has really good dribbling. Basically feels like a 6'10" James Harden power forward, which is always pretty nice. Timmy D, still good at everything that he's always good at, but then has jump shot 38 on very quick, which is always really nice. Robert Ory, just a taller version of Carmelo Anthony, 6'10", plays a small forward, pretty good. If he had the shooting guard, I would debate putting him up in the Demons, but as he is, I think Baby Demon's fine. LeBron, I don't know why you would normally run LeBron at power forward if he was like his typical power forward, small forward position, but power forward center, I don't see it. He's a good power forward. He's a pretty good power forward. He's just nothing crazy, especially with how tall like the power forwards are that people are running. Larry Nance is like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar if he was a little bit shorter and played the small forward position, which is always pretty nice. Kevin Garnett just has a bit of a beta jumper, but everything else about the card is actually pretty solid, minus the dribbling. Keegan Murray is a 6'9" Steph Curry that's playing your small forward position, absolutely cooking up your ankles, greening every single shot that you could possibly want, and it's just a great all-around addition to the team. Juan Hernan Gomez, like a 6'9" Ryan Allen, feels super nice. Just the dribbling sometimes can be a little iffy, but we love Bo Cruz. Josh Smith, Brooke Lopez, all around great, one of the best defenders in the game, just super fun. Same thing with Jonathan Isaac. We have jump shot 70, one of the best defenders in the game. Just gotta love have him on the squad. Another great defender in Jalen Duren. His jump shot 94 on very quick, good dribble style. Although again, nothing crazy in the dribbling animations, but is going to be solid, like really solid on that defensive end. So I think it kind of like makes up for some of the offensive woes that he could have. And then we got the wonderful man Horace Grant, who for some reason they just love juicing at the end of the year. Rick Lopez base on very quick, insane dribbling moves, feels good all around. Fernando Martin has the Rudy Gay base on very quick, can be dribbling like crazy, can be having some fun. He's just a great card. Bob Nedelik, he doesn't really have the dribbling, but still has set shot 25, so we still got to give him a little bit of love. He is a great card. So big W's out to Bob Nedelik for showing us that set shot 25 is actually goated. Bob McAdoo is jump shot 5, great dribbling, great all-around card. He's just super undersized, so I just couldn't put him any higher than the demon or the Baby Demon tier, which is weirdly like, well, I got 2 of them. All right, we'll get rid of that. Then we get the Demons tier, which should be pretty easy. Obviously, endgame Anthony Davis, set shot 25, gonna be crazy. Thonmaker, 7-foot small forward, jump shot 47, feels super smooth. Scotty Barnes, endgame. I don't really need to explain it. Rashard Lewis, jump shot 4 on very quick, I think. And just goes out there. Actually, no, they actually changed Rashard Lewis's jumper yesterday, so I'm actually tripping on it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Ray Allen on very quick dribble style. Curry escapes, got him behind the back at 6'10", playing our small forward. Definitely a beast. Paolo Banchero, definitely similar size. Like, feels very similar to Anthony Davis, except if you were to give him the Rudy Gay base, which is really fun. Power forward, small forward, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, keeping everything that he's normally good at, and then having jump shot 21 on very quick and the small forward position is crazy. Jabari Smith, my favorite of the Ray Allen base cards, just because he has the D-Rose size of some crazy things like that. And actually maybe Rashard Lewis now with that Curry escape, but all around super fun. Obviously, all the Giannis's are in here. NBA 75th anniversary, the power forward invincible, and the small forward invincible. All of these guys are absolutely insane. The Giannis jumper is just goated. And then you have Giannis with jump shot 3 that can play the PG and the power forward. This card is crazy, and I'm so glad I haven't ran into him yet. We got Evan Mobley, who actually is one of the best dribblers I've seen. Is 7-foot power forward with a really decent enough jumper and just awesome defense. And then we have Dirk Nowitzki and Chris Webber's end games. Obviously, Dirk has set shot 25 and Chris Webber has jump shot 110, along with Chet Holmgren. Both these guys are just crazy. I prefer Chet a little bit just because I don't know, I like the extra height that he gives. And then we got Bol Bol, who obviously has that Brook Lopez base, which is a taller version of like this Horace Gray. Definitely doesn't dribble the best because he's got like the Wiggins behind the back and things like that, but still is a pretty solid all-around, you know, power forward to use. So big W's out to most of these guys. So that's what we got for our power forwards list. Again, we've already done point guards through small forwards, and centers will probably be sometimes this weekend after the final content drop on Friday. We'll see how it goes. All around pretty fun. Let me know what you guys think of this all around season in these power forwards list. What do you guys think of this end game concept? It's a little bit interesting. Either way, like, comment, subscribe, all the wonderful stuff, and I will see you in the next video.